We're going to need some handles for our trowels.
Yes.
I've got various branches which are windfalls. This is off a cherry tree. It's been outside a few years. It's dried out nicely. It's literally only just thick enough for a handle, so we're going to have to go careful with it. But I thought, rather than actually buying a wood, why don't we try turning this up on the lathe and see if we can make a handle out of this for our garden trowels.
Definitely.
So it's the kind of thing that if you've got any trees in your garden, you're bound to have branches you have to cut off occasionally, hopefully a bit thicker than this one. Not going to be much good to you without a lathe unless you're going to carve it by hand, which you could try. But we're going to try sticking this in the lathe and just see what happens. So
is that hardwood then?
yeah,
Chris?
so it's hardwood. It's off a cherry tree. This fell off the tree about 5 years ago and it's been down the bottom of the garden. I've just cut it out of a bigger branch. I've just cut the straightest bit I could get with the straightest grain without a ton of knots. It had one little knot on it that I've cut off. So we'll just see how we go.
How do you get the bark off? What's the best way?
Well,
or do you keep it on?
You can either scrape it off or you can just turn it off.
Yeah.
So we'll get it in the lathe, set up as straight as we can, and then we use a roughing tool and take it down and see if we get a cylinder out of it.
Yeah.
So next stage, hopefully it'll come back on the lathe and it'll be a cylinder.
Brilliant. We'll come back.